everyone, and welcome to Hermitcraft Episode 6. In the previous episode, we received our hermit permits. Most exciting, we have all the coral, moss, and tridents. There is a grace period on us getting our shops going, but I thought since we're here and we're ready, we could get started on a few things. For example, the moss. This is my little nook in the mountain where I have been farming things. As you can see, we have a mud farm, a sugarcane farm, and a bamboo farm. I added the sugarcane just recently. These are the exact same farm, basically. But I thought that I would also hollow out an area over here, and we could potentially also add a moss farm to supply our shop. In the game dredge that I'm taking inspiration from, there is a little research center in a very tropical area of the game. And I thought we could maybe take a little bit of inspiration from that and have this be a sort of research lab, and also a bunch of farms. Obviously, we got some decorating to go to get there, but I think it's a good idea to work from, and it gives me an excuse to put all my farms all condensed into one area. Now, if you'll excuse me, just gonna have to clear some space real quick. There we go. That wasn't too bad. A simple moss farm. I followed a tutorial for this. It'll be down in the description as per usual. But this is a very functional moss farm, and it should be able to supply a shop very easily. I wonder if we're also allowed to sell these azalea bushes. We'll have to check with the permit system. But for now, we've definitely got a good supply of moss. So this is a great start. Let's turn it off because, yeah, that's a lot of moss. It's a lot. Okay, now that the moss is taken care of, the next thing I want to think about is our coral. This is my diamond hermit permit, and so it is the most important. Now, I have to admit, I've never really done anything with coral. I mean, it's a great building block, but it's always such a pain to get that I never really end up building out of it a whole lot. And I think a lot of other hermits probably think the same way, which makes me suspect if someone were selling it, people would build out of it a lot more often. So let's make our way towards the warm ocean and the coral reef and see if we can't find ourselves some coral. Oh, and maybe while we're out here, we might see a trident guy, and if we do, I'll definitely kill him. I got this brand new sword, looting 3, enchanted it, can you believe, and also put mending on it. So now I'm prepared whenever we see a trident guy to hopefully also start farming some tridents. The super manual way. Wow, my lighthouse looks good from here. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Here we are, the warm ocean and coral reef. I'm gonna have to manually harvest these blocks using silk touch, and I think I can also grab all of these little bits with it. Sea pickles are also on my list, but I think there's a way to farm pickles, and also in this biome, yeah, if I just bone meal the sand, coral tends to appear, so that means that I can also make at least a semi-automatic farm of the actual coral, not just the block. I am probably gonna have to go get a shulker box in order to collect a ton of this, but this is such a great little grindy project for me to do. I'm honestly thrilled that I got it. I am definitely not one of the hermits that is better to get like a redstone-y type of farm, so I'm glad I didn't get something like shulkers where I would have to make something big and automated, and instead got something that I can just kind of slowly grind away at, even if it may not be as profitable. I suppose until we get shulkers, a chest boat is actually a really good way for me to store a bunch of the coral. Oh, it is a good thing this is a huge coral reef. I mean, I haven't been out here for very long, and this is what I have so far. It's not enough to sell, but it does give me some good inspiration for what my shop should be and exactly how much time I'm gonna be needing to spend out here. I mean, maybe we should make a second little coral base or something out here on the water where I could sleep and store stuff. Get all the basics for when I'm grinding at the coral reef. For now, let's go home. There's a couple of projects that we need to do back at the base. Why is the top of my hill smoking? Oop, bit weird. Oh, fish market. Coral delivery. Let's go and see what the heck is going on up here. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Who are you? Did you land in a crater? What the heck? It's a little wormy snail, and it's so perfect. Oh my gosh. I gotta go tell Gran. Oh my god. Gran!
Hello.
Gran!
Yes.
There's a snail.
Is there?
Uh-huh. And it's so cute, you would not even believe it.
I don't believe you. No, seriously, I don't believe you.
Well, come see. Come on, come see.
I'm building the tunnel.
Grian. But it's so cute. Come on, come on, come on. Up on the top of the hill.
Jeez.
You
Wait, no,
winded.
I failed.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Look.
No, why didn't you tell me there was a hole here?
Well, I thought you had eyes. I don't know.
I don't.
Come on. Yeah, there you go. Look.
Oh, you've been chosen.
I've been chosen.
You've been chosen.
It's perfect.
Right, the snail's going to explain all the rules and how it works.
All right, snail. We'll talk. We'll talk.
You got a little wormy guy.
He's so cute. He looks like a little earthworm.
Got your own snail. You got to follow the rules. The snail will explain everything. That's how it works.
Now, it's that time in the video where my neighbor needs my help. Where'd he go? Skizz? I swear I just saw him. Oh, there he is. Look at him.
All right, so this is the Gem and Skizz show. Terraforming. She's going to teach me how to do this. I'm excited.
Yep, it's time to fix this perimeter edge. What do you want? What do you imagine here? Do you imagine like a soft slope? Do you imagine it kind of rocky? Do you imagine it kind of steep with like a waterfall? Do you wait? What are we imagining?
Ooh, fancy. I was imagining that this hill here would sort of dictate the top of the bell curve, if you will, and then everything would slope down all the way down to the base of the pyramid. So it would be kind of gradual. It would look gradual. It would look natural. But that's just what I was thinking. That doesn't mean that's what we should do. That was just what I was thinking. But are you thinking something a little bit more aggressive so that you can fit things in there like waterfalls and stuff? That's cool too.
Nope. I was just trying to figure out what you're thinking. Okay, and then second thing, over here. So originally when you were doing big old pyramid, I was gonna make this bay meet the side of your pyramid. That's why I dug a ton of this down. So I like.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
do we want to adjust this river here? Like I was thinking at least this beach could definitely go.
Okay.
Just make it a bit wider. And like, do you want the river to touch your pyramid? Do you want it to not touch your pyramid? Do you want it to have a second river split off right here or something?
I'm completely fine with it touching the pyramid. Let me see. Let me
It doesn't
pop up
have
with-
to. This is totally up to you. This is your creative project.
Ours. This is ours.
It's your base.
Well, you know what I mean. I don't hate the idea of broadening this river a little bit. I think I do want a little bit of land right in front of the pyramid so I can have a bridge go over the river.
So maybe this width is fine, and we'll just over here, we'll kind of cut it.
Yeah.
Like we'll just kind of cut this in a little
that
bit
through.
towards me.
I feel you. So
I'm like saying this. I don't terraform very often, Skizz. This is not one of my strong suits.
no, you're
But we're gonna
well.
try.
Believe
We're
me,
gonna learn it
you are the authority right now.
For the next couple of hours, Skizz and I hung out and started working on one corner of his little perimeter, kind of just making a smooth gradient of terrain. And then I also showed Skizz how to place some little rocks and a stream, and overall, I think it came out looking absolutely fantastic. What do you think? I think this is pretty cool. I can't wait to see the rest of it. And of course, I now have to work on my half of this, which is gonna be over here. Now though, I think I'm all terrained out for a little bit, so I'm gonna go work on a different area of my base.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, Gem. How are you? Ooh, hole in the floor.
Yeah, welcome to my storage room.
Oh, thank you. You have a storage room. Very fancy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I like it. That is very nice.
Thank you, iskall.
I come with a gift for you.
Really?
Yes. As you know, my soon we will open a rocket shop.
Uh-huh.
And so I have a stack of rockets.
Wow. Cool.
You can do what you will with them. You don't have to fly with them. You can celebrate. You can,
I'm
do all that.
celebrating.
Yay!
Thank you. That's so kind. I don't actually have an elytra, but I'll be a big customer once I do.
Yes, I also think that it's a bit too early for Elytra, so secret is that I only use my trident.
Ooh.
Except for now, when I'm giving up my gift.
You gotta pretend you're really into the rockets, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you gotta sell what you sell.
Right.
I
okay.
like this. I'm a big
thank
enjoyer
you.
of underwater things. In
I
general.
love being able to see the river and the little salmons. There's none right now. Oh no, there's some. But yeah, it's fun. I like it. Do you want a gift as well? This is my
okay.
shop that I'm gonna be working on. Where I'm a
Oh.
coral seller.
Thank you. Will you be selling the yellow ones too?
I will be.
I was just impressed that I had them in my inventory. Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, thank you. You could use some pickles here, no?
Maybe.
Oh, there's a pickle there.
So I'm going for dark and spooky. If you see up here, there's a big. Oh, it's dark. There's a big guy over here with big teeth. I'm going for kind of a horror theme.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
There's not
Hold
going to
on.
be a ton of pretty coral, but hopefully it'll be, horror.
So you're kind of like me. You're not going to be using what you're selling.
Yeah, it's fine though. I'll use like the red coral probably around.
One could almost argue that we are too dedicated to the trade, so we sell everything instead of using it ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
Exactly.
good
We're
take.
just so good shopkeepers.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for my gift, and yeah, I'm on my way. I'll be on my way.
Thank you for the rockets. I appreciate it. That was nice. Wow. Right. I guess I'll just add this to my current growing rocket collection. Yeah, don't have an elytra yet, but I'm sure I will be a big iskall customer once I do. For now, that has kind of reminded me that I should probably get something going for a shop. Let me just grab a few blocks from here. There is a grace period on getting your shop up for these permits since we all do have like around 6 separate shops. I mean, some of the items are collective, but still, it's a lot of things to set up for. So today, since I have all of this moss here, perhaps we could head to the shopping district and actually try and set up a little moss shop, a very early preliminary one, and we could just kind of see how it sells. Come on, Skipper. It's time to go to spawn. All right, here we are, just past the spawn. I believe this is our current shopping district, and it does look like some people already have a few things up and going. Look at this. Yellow terracotta, rooted dirt. Oh, this is cool. I won't lie, this is probably the most excited I've been for shopping in like the whole time that I've been on Hermitcraft. So this is amazing. Having a little look around here, there are a lot of potentially fantastic shop spots, but it doesn't seem like the shopping district is filling up quickly. So I think for now I'm just gonna kind of stay around this area as I think I'll probably get the most business if I do that. First things first, let's level out a little piece of the terrain here. Okay, here's what I'm imagining for our beginning little shopping start. Right, we've got 3 little shops here. One of them will be for moss, one of them will be for coral, one of them will be for clay, because those are the things that I have at the moment. Okay, moss right here, coral right here, and clay right here. I'm thinking of this basically as a test run for my product. I want to see how this sells while it's here at spawn, right at the beginning of the game, and depending on how it sells, I can decide how big of a shop I actually want to build for each of these products. And of course, for the rest of our products. For the moss, I'm going to price it 1 diamond equals 1 stack. Then, of course, all we've got to do is make each of these separate stalls pop in their own way. The price of the moss is pretty easy for me to set because it's really easy to farm. I may even have to lower that to get people to buy it. I'm not sure. Coral is gonna get more complicated. I don't have any brought to spawn yet, but I'm not sure how much to sell this for. After all, I do have to manually farm this one. Clay can sort of be farmed with mud, but I'm probably not gonna do that. So I've set it at 2 diamonds for 64 clay blocks, which I feel like is pretty fair. All right, come on, Skipper. Let's go get the rest of our stock. Thankfully, I already have a little bit of clay that I pulled out of a lush cave at some point. So I'll take those 4 stacks and just see if they sell. As for the coral, I'll take what I have, but I don't have much. Couple of little decorations, perfect. just in the roof of each of these markets in whatever block I'm selling. I feel like that'll make it pretty clear for now. Except for this one. For this one, I'm definitely just gonna do prismarine. These are kind of silly and definitely very early game, but I weirdly enjoy them. They're giving me a lot of inspiration for what future large shops I'm going to do with each of these separate blocks. I've got a pretty cool idea for moss. I've got a pretty cool idea for coral. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for my clay shop though. So if you have any ideas, definitely let me know down in the comments. Of course, I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder on the stock, but this is pretty good for now. Come on, Skipper. That was a good day's work.
Gemini Slay, I see you down there.
Tango!
How are you? How do I get down there?
The staircase.
Ow. Ow.
Oh,
There
good
we go.
job. Wow, on a
Oh,
horse
this
as
is
well.
beautiful down here. I know, right? I love
Thank you.
this.
Thank you. Welcome
got
to
a
my
little-
storage.
River view and everything. This is great.
Of course, you want to feel inspired while you're in your storage room, Tango. It's very important.
Absolutely. Oh, that is inspiring. That's amazing. Hey, I have a question for you. Are you busy right now? Do you want to do a little something a little dangerous, maybe?
I love danger.
Something. little guys?
You've been busy.
Maybe. I got 6 of these. I need to kill 2 wither, and I have an idea. And I'll be honest. My reason for approaching you is twofold. One, I need a person to help me conduct this idea, and 2, if it goes badly, I want someone around that could save me.
Okay, I'll save you. Yeah.
Is that good? Okay. So here's what I want to do. I want to try and do. You don't happen to need like a whole ton of deep slate, do you? Because that's what I'm going for here. I got an idea.
No, but I love building blocks, so yes.
Okay, perfect. So the idea is we dig like a long tunnel in the deep slate and then just let the wither go through, right? And tear it all up and chase one of the person who keeps backing up. And I just need someone behind staying, clearly way out of range of wither scariness, just picking up all the deep slate. I think I'm just kind of curious to see how much we can get.
Okay, I'm in. Let's try it.
Yeah, and I got shulkers and
Oh my goodness.
I got these.
Of
just
course
in case,
you do.
For a little,
Okay,
for a
well,
little extra,
I just
little
grabbed
extra
some
power.
buckets for maybe some milk as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I would have forgotten that. Okay.
Oh, look at Tango. He's so fast on his fast horse.
Your bridge is pretty, but it's very, very narrow.
Oh, you're fine. You know how to steer.
We might need to dig
Let's
This
do
isn't very
it.
safe. I don't have my fire resist potion on me.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Not this way. I'm going over here.
Really?
Yes.
It's perfectly safe, though.
Uh-huh. You have a fire resist potion on you?
Nope. I have a water bucket. Is the next best thing, right? I see you.
I'm coming, Joe. I'm coming. All right. I think we're probably... That's a long tunnel. That's almost like 400 blocks.
We're at a mine shaft,
Oh.
so it's a good time.
I guess that works, right?
Okay.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, you go ahead.
You're looking brave, Gem. I love it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you just scoop up all the deep slate, put it in the shulkers, and when I call for it, when we get to the end,
Yeah.
pop some potions, and we'll kill him.
Okay.
What could possibly go wrong, right?
Yeah, nothing. You're Tango Tech. You know stuff.
Sure. Okay, Gem.
Okay.
Nice knowing you.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh my god. What if it sees me? It sees you.
All right, he's on me. Everything's
Lovely.
great.
Lovely.
I'm just gonna bow it until it gets down to.
So I have to keep a lot of distance here, I feel like.
I gotta turn sounds down. Hold on. Wow, is he acting all laggy and weird? Come on, buddy.
He just stopped.
Oh, there he goes. He's invulnerable. Okay. Is he? Maybe my theory isn't working out so well.
Yeah,
here.
Tango, this is going really well. He definitely
My
wants
science.
he wants
It was
to
just
kill
a
you, that's
theory.
for sure.
He's just kind of hanging out there, like, well, I guess we'll do nothing.
I can't go get that deep slate until he moves his butt.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. This isn't working. You stupid wither. Why is he being dumb?
Uh-huh.
This is embarrassing.
Uh-huh. Little did Tango know this was just the tip of the extremely embarrassing iceberg. Because not only did this not work, but here's what happened next. Now he's in sword mode. I'm gonna die!
He's doing fine.
Ah! This is awful! Oh no! You're gonna die!
He's so low. He's so low.
So am I! So am I!
Come on, Jim.
Ah!
Oh no.
Tango, we're at our base.
There goes all of my gear, probably. Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's not how that was supposed to happen.
I think we need help. So yeah, we called for some reinforcements in the form of skizz, and we managed to get all of my gear back. Yeah, not Tango's. I'm so sorry, Tango. Well, that went horribly. Luckily, I think there's an ender on the server now, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go over there, enchant myself up a new axe, heal the rest of my stuff, at least what I can, and recover from this whole thing. Alright, let's see what we get. Just Fortune 3. Okay, you know what? That calls for a grindstone. Oh, it's getting worse. Okay. If I get Fortune 1 next, I'm going to scream. Oh, it's good! Yes, okay, I will take that. That is roughly what I had on my old axe, so nothing lost, really, I suppose. Poor Tango, though. I'm very happy I didn't lose this sword because I didn't use villagers for it, so it would be really difficult to get another one that good. Again, just rolling enchanting. I may be all recovered, but I do feel bad that I couldn't help Tango. So I decided I have a free hour right now, and since he is having to grind a ton for more gear while he is doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and grind some redstone for him because I figured that will help make it up to him. Also, I would just like it known, since I've been fighting a lot of withers lately, Gemini Slay has nothing to do with nether mobs, okay? I take no responsibility for knowing how to kill withers. It's not in my wheelhouse. Oh, here we go. Nice. Good start. Just stay down here for as long as I have patience for, basically, and mine up as much redstone, and diamonds as I see. The diamonds, they're for me. But the redstone is all Tango's. Yep, my inventory is about full. So now I'm gonna go ahead and deliver this to Tango. Now, we went down there for deep slate, so I'm sure that'll be appreciated. And then some redstone, half the diamonds, and a little bit more deep slate. And that's a good enough apology if I've ever seen one. Hopefully he accepts that apology. No. Okay, he didn't want the diamonds. You know, that's okay. That is okay, Tango. I'll take them back. That is so funny. I know the timing of that is really weird on camera, but I logged out between our two bases as I was walking back with the stuff, and I stopped recording, and I just went snowshoeing with my dog, and in that time, Tango has done that. That's funny. I like that. Anyways, this episode has been a lot of interruptions, so what do you say we finally do something around the base? I'm thinking it might actually be time to tackle this interior. We finished the exterior last episode, but the interior is what is going to really sell this build. And I'll be honest, I don't really know how to do interiors in this style yet. I think this is going to take a lot of experimenting. I'm excited. All right, here's what I've done to prepare. I've basically just put a little chest here with a ton of different potential decoration items, and hopefully, you know, we can craft up a bunch of stuff here and just kind of see what looks good. I'm gonna have to work out a better entrance. I'm gonna have to put windows in. I gotta do something with this. We just need a lot of details, okay? It's a lot of details. First thing we gotta do is get the whole flooring situation sorted. And then I think it would be wise to work out how I actually want to lay everything out. So for example, I think I kind of imagined the fish market counter being like right here, maybe. So you walk in, you dock your ship right here, you walk in, you can sell your fish at this counter. And then we need places where the fish are stored. I want things hanging from the ceiling. I do want it to be slightly creepy, so maybe we can get some water particles or something. And I feel like we're also gonna want some form of an upstairs here. First order of business, literally just cleaning up all of these edges. Imagining a cooler that can partially open for some fish. Then in order to make it look like there's actually fish inside, we can either use some armor stand magic or potentially just some heads. Or maybe a combination of both. Does that look a little dumb? It potentially looks a little dumb. I'll give you that. I don't totally hate it though, weirdly. I'm using the copper because it has that like bluish tint that some of the coolers that I have in real life look like. So it's not like a deep freeze, it's more like a cooler of sorts. I don't hate it, it's interesting. Look at these. These look like kind of fish-shaped rugs. That could be cool, right? To kind of break up the flooring a little bit. Also, we can put some of these trap doors in the flooring. This flooring is suspended, so I'm probably not going to be able to do stairs, although I potentially could right there. Yeah, we'll just break up the floor a little bit, make it look a bit more rustic. Things are definitely coming along. I enjoy how cramped this is starting to feel, especially on this end, but I decided I would also love to hang something from the ceiling here. In particular, I would really like to hang some sort of fish. This is perhaps a bit odd, but I feel like it would really go with the theme. I'm just not sure if I can pull it off in this amount of headspace. Oh yeah, I think it'll fit, but it's gonna be stupid, but it'll fit. All right, I'll be the first to admit, it's maybe a bit of an odd choice, but I do think that it fits in the space. You can't tell exactly what it is from all angles, but I feel like if you walk in, you kind of think that it's just some type of decoration. And then when you take a closer look, it starts to look like a fish. Oh, there goes my power lines. They are so cool. I'm so glad they're working. Right, it is time for the finishing details. The details are in, and I love it. It's not exactly what I had envisioned when I first started, but I do really enjoy what has come together here. I did a little bedroom up here, put a little like AC unit or something there, trying to get some, modern things in. I've got like this sword in a squid's head to make it look proper fish markety. I don't know. I think the details came together just fine. We got doors, we got windows now. Everything is fantastic. And that was a very fun little detailing exercise. Now, before I do anything else, I want to head back to the shopping district and just see how we did, if we made any sales or anything. I suspect we probably haven't because I advertised exactly 0, but it would still be nice to go and see what else has popped up. Oh, we actually sold some moss. Let's go. Okay, you know what? And we sold some pickles. Skipper, can you believe it? We didn't sell any clay. I feel like that's a sign of times to come. Does anybody buy clay? It might be a little expensive for what it is, I'll be honest. But proud of the pickle sales. That's epic. Okay, so that means I really need to design a proper moss shop, a proper coral shop, and also get some tridents and a proper trident shop on the go. Now though, everyone, I do believe I'm gonna leave it here. As always, give me all of your wonderful ideas down in the comments. I cannot wait to get started on even more things on the server. This is very exciting times. There is so much to do. I'll see you next episode, everyone. Goodbye!